What's up, Packer fans? Back again, and they freaking lost another one. I think that's 5 in a row now. Packers fall to 3-6. They lose to the 1-6 Detroit Lions. This is absolutely ridiculous. The fourth down call to throw to Bakhtiari, I don't even get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why you throw it to an injured left tackle as your fourth down play. The 2-point conversion doesn't make sense. You don't go for it. You don't go for 2 until you absolutely have to. You take the points on the road. Should have kicked the field goal on 4th. Should have got the points after the touchdown. I know the Lions had 8, but you don't take the 2-pointer until you absolutely have to. And then just, Rodgers getting mad about throwing the interceptions. All 3 of them were his fault. The one off the helmet in the end zone. The other one, the one to Bakhtiari, that was just dumb. He underthrew that one. And then the one after, second week in a row where the Packers defense forces a turnover. And then the very next play, Rodgers throws an interception. It just doesn't make sense. They didn't run the ball well. They didn't tackle good on defense again. The defense actually played well, kept them in the game. It could have been a huge blowout, but the defense played better. Jair got a pick. They were kind of getting after it on the back end. They gave up too many rushing yards yet again. They gave up too many big plays on third down. Too many free first downs. Way too many free first downs. You can't give a team just over and over again first downs on third and long because of illegal contact or a holding or like on the big one, the helmet to helmet from Chris Barnes. And I don't know what he's supposed to do differently on that play. The guy lowered his head. He was coming in for a tackle. It's just a bad situation, but Rodgers has to be better. Samori Toure, that was an amazing catch on 4th and 2. I got to give him that. Having Dobbs go out again was tough. Having Dobbs went out, Stokes went out, Gary went out, Jones went out. You can't have your guys go out like that. That is awful. But the Packers needed to play better. Rodgers needed to be perfect, and he was far from perfect. And it's not like the Lions did anything crazy on defense or offense at all. It just was the Packers keep beating themselves. You can't do what they did. You can't have turnovers and giving up points. And LaFleur is just coaching so emotional. It's like, we got to go for it. We got to go for it. We got to go for it. Just take the points. You're on the road in the division. Take the points. You can't be doing all this other stuff. It just doesn't make sense. He gets so emotional, and then, running the ball right up the middle on first down, on every first down, right up the middle. So now you're second and long every single time. And then even Jones lost 6 yards on a weird toss out. Like, oh my goodness, the play calling doesn't make sense to me. And then when it's like 3rd and short on defense, man them up and cover the first down. Don't play 10 yards back and allow them to just cut up in the flat. Everything just didn't make sense to me. I think LaFleur is letting Rodgers maybe get in his head too much about his play calling and all this other stuff. And he just keeps second guessing himself. What are you going to do? What is your identity going to be? After last week, I felt like, okay, they're going to run the ball. They're just going to smash mouth. And Detroit was ready. Even though they have one of the worst run defenses in the league, they were on top of it. They stuffed the Packers running game. Rodgers kept trying to throw the ball. And, Watkins, he keeps running the wrong routes. Him and Rodgers are on the wrong page. The one down in the end zone, the slant where Sammy ran a slant and he should have ran like a fade. And then the last play where Sammy ran like a post and he should have ran a deeper flag. The other one was a fade. This one's a flag. So just, oh my goodness, so frustrating. And they were getting back, they had their opportunity. They had 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line after the Samori Toure big catch. And then first down, bad throw. Second down, bad throw. Third down, bad throw. Fourth down, bad throw. It just didn't even give your guys a chance. You kept trying to throw it to the end zone. One to Aaron Rodgers that was behind him, and then the fourth down one just wasn't even close. Why? You had your timeouts. You had time. Just keep moving the ball. Get the ball closer to the end zone, and then take your shots. I just don't understand the play calling the whole game. I didn't understand what their scheme was or what their plan was or what they really thought they were gonna do. And then the defense, they need to be able to tackle better. Obviously, not having Campbell was tough. and then losing Stokes early, and, you know, Keyshawn Nixon had a bad penalty on a third down. There's just a lot of free first downs on third and longs that you can't have. It's just not going to work. This Packers team is really in jeopardy. I mean, their season's in jeopardy. It's basically over. You're going to have to win the next pretty much every game here on out to even try to have a chance for a wild card. And I just don't see it. There's just too much work to be done. Packers lose another one, 16-9. I mean, the defense, the defense again holds a team under 20 points, and the Packers lose. It just doesn't make sense. How can you only score 9 points with a two-time MVP or back-to-back MVP, four-time MVP? Ridiculous. All of it's ridiculous. The guys need to catch better too. You know, Dylan had that weird fumble that was almost a fumble, and then Samori Toure had that fumble that was almost a fumble. These guys need to hold on to the ball. They need to be able to catch better, and Rodgers is just not very accurate anymore. He made some really great plays using his legs. There was a third and I think 17. He got a first down with his legs. I didn't think he'd get it. And I even had the look he had on today, busted it out for winter because it was cold out. We went and watched the game. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous performance against the 1-6 Lions. But still, go Pack go no matter what. And I'll ride and die with this team forever. But still, it's just hard to watch, especially when you have six first rounders in the back end or on defense, and then you have Devontae Wyatt as your 7th first rounder. And then on offense, just, you know, you have the MVP, you have Aaron Jones, you know. Lazard made some really nice catches. There was the one that hit the ground that should have been a catch. And, you know, he got down to the 1-inch line, and then they couldn't get in the end zone. Rodgers threw a pick. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. Well, I'll get back to a full analysis of the Packer game versus the Packers loss versus the Lions in a little bit, but go Pack go. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.